Raheem Morris has been crucified. He has been scrutinized, criticized, consensualized, demonetized, habitualized, particularized, manipulated, and kicklessized. Raheem Morris has been under great scrutiny. And granted, he earned that scrutiny. He earned this criticism. Tonight, we're going to dig a little bit deeper. Going to dig a little bit deeper tonight. Because let's be clear, we got to be clear about exactly what's in front of us. We got to be clear about exactly what is going on. Not just what we feel, not just what we hear, but exactly what it is. We're going to be clear about it tonight. Tonight, we're going to be clear about it. Want to hear? Here you go.
Hey. Say.
Let's be clear. Shoo! I had to die or die when you drive will make you need it. No, don't get out the life. The shedding on your wood for 12 sticks of your farms. Like bodied on my void, better more terror. They clear till you bad for. You been eating off in thoughts. I've been living off what you saw. When the court favors, you pack now and laters. That's exceptionally flawed. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. If you make it taste funny, you laugh into the bay. If you corny at the mouth, put some used to that's now home team.
Home team. Y'all know what time it is. It's Monday. I'm here. You're here. It must be time for another edition of Let's Be Clear. Where tonight we gonna be clear about this quarterback sabotage that the fan base has been spreading around itself. I'm hearing it in all kinds of chats. I'm seeing it in chats. I'm seeing it on X. I'm seeing it on Facebook, YouTube. I'm seeing it on Twitch. For some reason, this quarterback sabotage narrative is spreading like wildfire. But tonight, we gonna be clear about whether it's actual sabotage, if there's actual indictments that need to be handed out to coaches or management, or is this all in you motherfuckers' heads? Let's get to it. Let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it then. We gonna get into it then. Okay? We gonna get into it then. Because I keep seeing fans and hearing fans say Raheem Morris sabotaged Michael Penix Jr. because he wanted Kirk Cousins to play. Man, oh man, that is a heavy accusation to make. But it's an accusation that's being made quite frequently now. And a lot of evidence is being pointed towards this narrative because a lot of evidence is being pointed towards this theory. And the one that I keep coming across the most is they not running this type of plays. They didn't run these types of plays for Michael Penix that they running for Kirk Cousins. More under center stuff, a little bit more play action going on. Look like at times of the game they do take they taking more shots down the field sometimes. I didn't see that this past week in the Arizona victory, but that's the biggest talking point is that the coaching is different for Kirk Cousins than it was for Michael Penix. A lot of fans can't wrap their heads around why. A lot of people scratching their heads asking why. Why did Raheem Morris and Zach Robinson game plan a totally different offense for Michael Penix than they've been running for Kirk Cousins? Well, let's be clear. They did run that offense that they ran with Michael Penix with Kirk Cousins the first couple of opportunities he had this season to play. And it looked like hot garbage. Now, we can speculate and we can say it was Kirk Cousins just rolling with the punches, giving Zach Robinson an opportunity to show him that the offense was built for Kirk Cousins after all. A lot of narratives done been changed since this conversation started. When did this conversation start? Let's be clear about that. This conversation did not start this season. This sabotage conversation didn't start this year. Let's go back to Arthur Smith. Let's go back to Arthur Smith. And I know y'all, I know some of y'all saying, well, what the Arthur Smith regime got to do with this? Follow me. Your boy Blakberry, I asked the question with Desmond Ridder first got the opportunity when they first announced that Desmond Ridder was going to be the starting quarterback. The first thing I asked the fan base to ask themselves is when we see a different playing style, a different offensive strategy than what we saw with Marcus Mariota the season prior, and with Desmond Ridder having to take some of the workload at the latter of the season, and Taylor Heineke. If we see a different strategy and something that doesn't look like it's in the character of Arthur Smith from the offense, is it gonna be because he's sabotaging Desmond Ridder because he don't really like Desmond Ridder? I think we all saw those flags. We all seen the red flags with Arthur Smith and Desmond Ridder. Arthur Smith didn't like Desmond Ridder. Desmond Ridder was clearly a management pick. And a lot of people fought me on that. Say, Blakberry, how you going to say that? How you going to say that he's a management pick? How you going to say that? Well, Josh Blank, once again, him and his scouts was scouting Desmond Ridder the same way Josh Blank and his group of scouts was scouting Michael Penix Jr. I don't believe Arthur Smith wanted to pick Desmond Ridder up in the third round. He wanted to go another direction. I think he wanted to go receiver again in the third round. But that's neither here nor there. When we saw Desmond Ridder get an opportunity We saw some uncharacteristic things from Arthur Smith that we saw the years prior. We saw with Marcus Mariota, we saw him running the ball a lot more. We also saw him incorporating the quarterback in the running game a lot more. Desmond Ritter's a capable runner. Why you not running it with him like you was with Marcus? A lot of people will say that's the safest thing to do with these mobile quarterbacks in the beginning of their years, in their first couple of seasons. Let them run the ball a little bit more. Incorporate them in the running game. You did it with Marcus. Why you didn't do it with Desmond? Also, we ran the ball a lot more with the running backs. Why? You can run the ball 16 times straight against a Cleveland Browns team at home to make sure you close out a football game. But with Desmond Ritter, you trying to let him air it all over the field. Uncharacteristic of an Arthur Smith strategy. We know he liked to run the ball. Sabotage. I introduced this word into the fan base with Arthur Smith when we saw before we even saw it, the uncharacteristic traits that we were seeing from Arthur Smith and his offensive strategy and his offensive approach. It was not of that of the Marcus Mariota era, if you could call it that. For lack of a better word, or the Marcus Mariota time at quarterback. Why change your approach if the running game is the safest thing to go to when you got an inexperienced quarterback? Inexperienced starting quarterback. Why not incorporate the run more? As a matter of fact, it was plenty of times when it was questionable games, like the game where he didn't play Bijan Robinson all that much. Remember that? I believe that was a Carolina game in Carolina. Or it might have been Tampa. I can't remember what game it was. But he didn't put Bijan in but one time in the game. He put him in for one play. And Tyler Algier barely touched the ball that game. Sabotage. I introduced that word into this fan base not last season, a couple seasons ago, when we knew that that there wasn't a good relationship between your quarterback and your head coach with Arthur Smith. You didn't give your basically rookie quarterback, you didn't give him a quarterback's coach, Arthur Smith. What's up with that? How you gonna not have your young quarterback with a quarterback's coach? Sabotage. These are clear evidence that he was doing what he thought he needed to do to get a better quarterback. And he thought he had time. He thought the talent he had around him on the offense, and he thought he had enough to be able to look past the quarterback that he didn't like and the quarterback that he didn't want. We can get around it. We can do enough for me to keep my job, but for me to make it to the next season, and I can get me another quarterback. Sabotage. Arthur Smith straight up sabotaged Desmond Ritter. And there's other evidential nuggets out there. But now let's round this on up back around to Raheem Morris and Kirk Cousins and Michael Penix Jr. Let's round this back around to them. So, February 2024, we learned that Raheem Morris is going to be the head coach for the Atlanta Falcons. It was in February, March. Early 2024. Let's just say that. We find out this guy in the middle here, Raheem Morris, is going to be the head coach. Everybody was scratching their head. I was scratching my head. I said, what, why in the hell did Raheem Morris get selected for this head coaching job over all these other more qualified candidates? Bill Belichick being at the helm of that list. It had to be some assurance that he was providing to the management for the Falcons that the other coaches could not provide. What was that assurance? When you do your research and you do your homework, you go back and you look at, well, what is it? Where is Raheem Morris coming from? He's coming from the Rams at the time. Well, he's the defensive coordinator under a Sean McVay head coach, who was also on the Mike Shanahan coaching staff with Raheem Morris in Washington. Well, also a young Kirk Cousins was being developed by Sean McVay. Sean McVay had a hand in developing Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is in Minnesota at the time, and he suffered an torn Achilles, put him out of action. But he missed enough significant time to where, with modern medicine, he could return the next season and be ready to return at a full clip, which he did. Raheem Morris goes into that interview, and this is my theory, but this is what makes the most sense if you break it all down. Raheem Morris had already been put on game that Arthur Blank does not want a quarterback situation in Atlanta. First piece of evidence we got of that is in the very first press conference that Raheem Morris had after hired as the head coach for these Falcons. He said the only reason he's here is because of the quarterback play. If it were better quarterback play, he wouldn't be here, which is him essentially saying that's the only reason Arthur Smith is fired, because he did not provide adequate quarterback play. So that's Exhibit A. Raheem Morris, Exhibit B, has ties to Kirk Cousins through Sean McVay, of course, where he's coming from. We already know Exhibit C. Kirk Cousins opened up his goddamn mouth and let the cat out the bag that he had already been in conversation with somebody in the organization. Did not say who, but he had already been in conversation with somebody in Atlanta about coming to Atlanta. Raheem Morris, my theory, is he assured Arthur Blank in his interview, I got Kirk Cousins on the hook. He's going to be able to bounce back from the Achilles tear with modern medicine today. He's going to be able to bounce back from that, no problem. He'll be able to return at a full clip. Kirk Cousins is a proven quarterback in his league. He may not at the time have had great prime time winning loss numbers, and he might not have had a whole lot of success in the playoffs, but he's definitely a leader. He's definitely a damn good quarterback when healthy. I got him on the hook. I got you a quarterback when I get there. A guy that's proven already. Not somebody we got to develop out of the draft. And not somebody that's riding somebody's bench right now that's a big question mark. And not somebody that's on the cuffs of leaving their respective team, and it's an even bigger question mark on them. I got Kirk Cousins on the hook. Well, that's what Arthur needed to hear, right? What's your plan to make my team better? How do you make my team better? That's a common question that anybody that's doing an interview asks an interviewee. What are you going to bring to the table here that we currently do not have? What are you bringing to the table? Bill Belichick didn't have no quarterback to bring. Jim Harbaugh didn't have no quarterback to bring. The enemy didn't have no quarterback to bring, and whoever else. And if they did, they weren't the caliber of Kirk Cousins. What's your game plan when you bring your Kirk Cousins with you? Well, I'm bringing in Zach Robinson, who coached under Sean McVay. We're going to run a similar offense to Sean McVay through Zach Robinson. And though he's an inexperienced play caller, we'll have a veteran quarterback in Kirk Cousins that'll do wonders for a developing play caller and offensive coordinator in Zach Robinson. And this is also in his head. He probably don't say this to author, but in his head, this also gives me an opportunity to branch out my own coaching tree. Same thing he did with Jimmy Lake, right? So that was the assurance. I'm going to make sure you got your quarterback next year that's proven. Thing is, though, with the Falcons, you always have to take into account that management is going to put their thumbprint on whatever a coach is bringing in here. Whatever a coach got going on, the Falcons management team is going to put their thumbprint on it. So, Josh Blank is being groomed to be owner, general manager, whatever. Whatever they secretly grooming him to be. It ain't that much of a secret. But whatever they grooming him to be, he's already been exercising his abilities in management. He got a scout team. He's been scouting players. He tells his dad that he's bringing in Kirk Cousins, sure. But how do we assure the future of this franchise? We got to shore up the future of the franchise. We never developed anybody behind Matt Ryan. That was a mistake. That's been most teams' mistake throughout their franchise quarterbacks' tenures. They don't properly bring in somebody behind them. Only Green Bay really has done it. Nobody else has really done it. So Josh Banks, he says, we still need to draft a quarterback. This is not Raheem Morris's idea. As far as Raheem Morris is concerned, he saw a Falcons team that was primed personnel-wise and that was ready for winning if they just had a quarterback. So he's thinking semi-long term and not big picture long term. He's thinking, I bring in Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins gives me a handful of good seasons. Maybe we win one with him on the way. Somewhere around year 2, we draft a quarterback for him to groom into being his predecessor. Now, this is how you know that that's what's also been reverberated to Kirk Cousins. Because Kirk Cousins straight up lied about being injured in that Saints game. He said he was good. He wasn't. He definitely wasn't. But he was terrified. He was terrified that if Michael Penix got the opportunity, because he see the talent that the boy got every day in practice, all through training camp that off season, he see what Michael Penix is capable of. He get the opportunity, I might not get my starting job back. That's how you know it was communicated with him beforehand, before Michael Penix was drafted, before he knew that a quarterback was about to be drafted in that draft. It was communicated to him from Raheem Morris, give me 2 good years, and I need you to groom a quarterback behind you to be your predecessor. We trying to build a dynasty in Atlanta. We got Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts, Tyler Algier, Drake London. We gonna bring in Darnell Mooney. We gonna bring in Ray McLeod. We're gonna be primed to win some shit. And defensively, it was very shaky that first year. I don't know what his defensive game plan was, which we're gonna get to that too in just a second. We're gonna be real clear about that. I don't know what his defensive game plan was, because he never really said anything about it. We knew he was bringing in an inexperienced play caller, and that was it. That was it. All we heard him do was pretty much just riz up AJ Terrell and Jesse Bates. He rizzed them up so goddamn much. We thought, and Grady Jarrett, he rizzed them up so much, it seemed like he thought he was good on defense too. Like he didn't need to add much to the defense, which was a lie, clearly was a lie. But him and Terry, they don't do a bad job getting a roll and Brandon Doyless and Braylon Trice is, of course, he is to be determined. But a roll and Doyless clearly were good pickups in 2024 draft. So he did add pieces to the interior line. Now, what was the quarterback plan initially for Raheem? Kirk Cousins, give me 2 good seasons without having to worry about competition at quarterback position. Give me 2 good years. And then need you to start grooming somebody. Maybe you play out that whole contract, do the whole 4, and maybe we do like a 2-year extension. You do a little restructuring. We draft a quarterback in 2027. It would be 2026. We draft a quarterback in 2026. Then you ain't got to worry about no quarterback competition there. You groom that guy to come behind you, be your predecessor. You walk off to the sunset, and you got some jury on your hand in the process. Clearly, something similar to that was communicated between Raheem Morris and Kirk Cousins. But those blanks. See, Josh Blank, he told his daddy, okay, but we still need to draft a quarterback. This is going to be a good year. You got some good quarterbacks coming out. We might not see this talent level of quarterback come out in quite some time. We need to get the picking while the picking good, right? So they get everybody on a jet the weekend before draft night, and they go all the way up to Washington in strenuous weather to watch Michael Penix work out. And their breath is taken away. Everybody is in awe of the ability that Michael Penix has. Natural arm abilities, poise, cool, calm, and collected. Wise beyond his years a little bit. And he looks to be, as even I said during his last season of Washington, he looks like the most league ready quarterback of his class. A lot of people felt that way. A lot of people might still feel like he was the most league ready, even though in hindsight, it don't look like such. Look like Bo Nix might have been the most league ready. But this is what we are. And they're convinced by Josh Blank to draft a quarterback. Now, notice Terry Fontenot's name has only came up just a little bit in this whole thing. And that's with him collaborating with Terry Font with Raheem Morris on bringing in talent. The same way he had to collaborate with Arthur Smith. Excuse me, I got Big Will in the back. I'm gonna bring him in just a second. Excuse me. So at this point of the building of the current team you see now, at that point in 2024, the premise of Raheem Morris getting hired was so based on his assurance that he's bringing in a quarterback that's got experience and that's proven in this league. And because we say what you want about Kirk Cousins, Kirk Cousins is very sharp. He's a very sharp quarterback. He knows his shit. Very intelligent at the position. Excuse me. Very intelligent and knows quite well what he wants. But that's what you're going to get. That's the assurance I'm giving you off the blank if I'm Raheem Morris. I'm giving you the assurance that I'm giving you somebody proven and somebody that you can count on at the quarterback position. You haven't had that since Matt Ryan. I'm going to get you somebody that you can count on. Well, Josh Blank say, yeah, but we still going to draft a quarterback. And they do. And that kind of like fucks up the feng shui a little bit, the communication a little bit between Raheem, Kirk, and Michael Penix. See, Michael Penix coming into this not knowing that he's a on the fly pick, which he was. He was on the fly pick. Best guy available. They wasn't expecting to do that, I don't think. But Josh Blank convinced them to do it. Best player available. It's Michael Penix. We went and watched him play. We love workout. We love what we saw. We drafted. That kind of put a little bit of a chink in the plans of Raheem Morris's game plan coming in. And it caught Kirk Cousins off guard because it wasn't communicated from Raheem Morris that we finna draft a quarterback. Because not even Raheem knew. He didn't even know. That came from up top. Like, hey, Michael Penix there. We gonna get him. And that's what happened. Now, let me bring up Big Wheel, because once we get into the sabotage talk, I'm real curious. Hold on, let me fix this. I'm real curious to see what everybody else thinks about that. Because I just broke down for you the initial intention for the quarterback room. We gonna get into the sabotage part, but we got Big Will. Big Will, you ready?
What's happening? What's happening?
Or you coming in not knowing what in the hell going on?
I heard what you just said. Now, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that because, like,
all right,
when Raheem Morris was hired, the first thing he spoke on was like, what we messed up on was not having a successor to Matt Ryan. So he said, I want to have an experienced quarterback now, and I want to have a young quarterback ready when Kirk Cousins is ready to go. So he already had a plan of getting another quarterback.
I don't remember him saying that. He said that?
Yeah, he said that when he first got introduced and he did a little press conference and shit. First thing he was speaking on was quarterback. That's why he brought in so many fucking quarterback coaches, and then he brought in all these DB ass coaches and shit. Because he said, first thing he said, like, man, if y'all had a quarterback, y'all quarterback situation was great, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here.
Remember.
So he was gonna make sure
that.
he was gonna make sure that the quarterback position was good. So whenever Kirk Cousins was to retire, he was gonna have a succession plan in place. So that's why I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one. Because he came in, that's all he was talking about.
You missed the part where I said I think the communication between him and Kirk was they would draft a quarterback in their second season.
Man,
so
Kirk I'm not worried about Kirk
because Kirk was surprised. He was surprised by the pick.
No, he ain't surprised. He ain't surprised. He got drafted the same time another quarterback got drafted. Ain't no way he's surprised. They got drafted in the same draft.
He shouldn't have been surprised, but he was.
You know how the NFL works. You know it's competition every day, all day. So you got comfortable. That's what you did.
Well, that's why I say, why would he be comfortable coming and he ain't took a snap for the Falcons yet?
Exactly. He thought he got comfortable because his resume. He thought his resume weighed enough for a team that trying to build something to come in and say, okay, you got it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? But the original plan was for him to have the reins for 2 years, while Michael Penix was to learn for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And if they had success, they wanted Kirk Cousins to ride off into the sunset. They suspected that they was gonna have success, and Kirk Cousins can go off and ride into the sunset, and we can just transition to Michael Penix. But that's the thing about somebody who ain't never won shit. Raheem Morris ain't never won shit. So what do you come off saying you thinking that all this shit was gonna be pieces and cream?
Okay, but follow me here. This is why I say I think Kirk was legit surprised at the Michael Penix pick. Because I do think that it was initially supposed to be a two-year plan with Kirk Cousins before we drafted a quarterback. And I think that was communicated with Kirk from Raheem. That hey, you come in here, give me 2 good solid seasons. This is what I talked about before you came on. Give me 2 good solid seasons. We'll draft a quarterback in 2026, and that'll be your predecessor who you help us groom to be your predecessor. Now, that's why I believe, and that's after looking at all of the evidence, that's my theory on why Kirk felt like he could be comfortable in thinking it wasn't gonna be no quarterback competition the first couple seasons. Because think about it this way. He coming off a torn Achilles. It's not lost on him, and he even said this in the documentary. It wasn't lost on him that teams will look at him as, is he damaged goods? So Raheem had to come into Atlanta with assurance around the board that I'm bringing in a quarterback that's dependable. Into that quarterback, you're going to get your opportunity to be able to bounce back from this torn Achilles without having to worry about quarterback competition.
See, the thing about having a house full of liars is the thing you got to keep up with the lies you tell. Because Kirk Cousins said he didn't expect them to draft somebody in the first round, which telling me that you knew that they was going to draft somebody. You just didn't think that they was going to get somebody that fucking high.
I do remember him saying.
You know what I'm saying? So you knew that they were going to draft somebody, and by you just literally saying right there, Blakberry, he's coming off an Achilles injury, so you got to be I can't even get a goddamn narcissist motherfucker to sit there and think that they ain't bringing in nobody else after you coming off a major injury like that. You're a motherfucking fool. Come on, man. You knew that they were bringing somebody in, and what we learned so far from this goddamn coaching staff is they good at lying. They lie a lot. They lie a lot. They change. They been true and all this here. They've been doing it all year. So that's the thing about having a house full of liars. You can't believe. You take everything with a grain of salt coming
Man,
out their
the
mouth.
management lie and the coaching lie.
Yeah,
All of them some
you
lies.
take a grain of salt out of everything, and we just learned about goddamn
Ownership lie too.
how the ownership lie and shit. But yeah, you got to take everything with a grain of salt with this organization, dog.
Let's show some love to the chat, man. 3 Daddy in the building. What's up with your 3 Daddy? One of the OGs in that game. He say home team. What's happening, my boy? Philip Crawford. He say what? We own home team. Hey man, we on being clear tonight. We got to be clear about some shit. This sabotage narrative is. I think people think because Raheem Morris had a tie to Kirk Cousins, and we gonna get into it because of him wanting Kirk in the first place, that he sabotaged that young boy Michael Penix. And with everything I just gave y'all, I got a different outlook on this sabotage narrative. Even though I just gave y'all some nuggets on why he has motive to sabotage Kirk Cousins. But we're going to get into it. We got Bernard Cantrell in the house. He say home team, home team. Blakberry, no C, just a K. What's going on with you, my boy? Yeah, it's time to be clear. We got Dre Murphy, the one and only up in here. What's up with you, Dre Murphy? We got A137 Sauce up in this motherfucker. What's up with you, my boy? Got ATL 251 in the building. We got D Woo in the building. What's up with you, D Woo? We got Southside. What's going on with you, my boy? What'd he say? He say, me personally, Blakberry, I don't think that's what it is. I believe Kirk just made Zach's job easier because he's a vet quarterback. But with the young Penix, he actually has to coach up the quarterback. That's what I said. You said what I said. You just said it a different way, Southside. You said the same thing I said. We got Carl Thomas up in here. You say folks want 2 games now. Huh? Carl Thomas say folks want 2 games. Now Raheem Morris and Kirk Cousins, the savior, shaking my head. Y'all fall for the same fool's goal every year.
No, don't say y'all. Say some of these motherfuckers fall for it. Cause I ain't falling for none of this rat poison. Fuck that.
Understand something.
These 2 games, this what this telling me, and this you talking about, you feeling that seat hot on your ass, you finna lose your job. So you trying to do whatever you can to goddamn save your job. But hold on, let me check in at this spot.
Understand something. When it comes to wins and losses after you've been eliminated from playoff contention, that really is going to be the test that for me, I'm looking at y'all. The fans, I'm watching y'all. And no, I ain't no damn body. But I'm watching the fan base. And I'm seeing a lot of fickle fans. And we knew this was a fickle fan base anyway. Me personally, I just want you to win. I just want you to win. I'm a competitor. I'm a competitor at heart. If I say I want my team to lose, that ain't my team at all. I don't give a damn what the circumstance is. That's just me, though, from a competitive standpoint. I approach analyzing these games as if I was still playing ball. Like I said, maybe I'm coming from a unique outlook. But it ain't not one. I don't give a damn what the situation is. I'm not finna tune into my team and be waiting for them to lose. I'm never gonna do that. Never. So if my team is winning, I'm going to highlight the winning part of the successful part of them winning. If Kirk Cousins is making timely throws and being on time with his with his throws and going through his reads and
Yeah,
standing in the pocket like he's supposed to.
they winning. This winning streak that they on right now do not change my feelings on this coaching staff. They winning.
Not at all.
They winning despite of the coaching. They winning because they came together and said, "Hey man, we got to fight for each other right now."
The
We
coaching
don't
is
know
still
what,
ass.
you know what I'm saying? We don't know what, because you still see the play calling is goddamn boo boo. Goddamn boo boo. Kirk Cousin making throws out there. He's doing that, but it ain't because of the play calling getting nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't that. So they out here winning despite of coaching. Now the coaching might, the way Raheem talking, he talking like he got another year. And I hate that he might do have another year. I hate it, bro. Like I said, if he come back, this same coaching staff come back, I will be red zoning their ass the whole season. I'm telling y'all. It's all good. Arthur Blank can do whatever the fuck he want to do, but I'm gonna join Blakberry and saying Arthur Blank is a fucking dumbass if he bring the same crew back together. Because you're fooling yourself thinking anything gonna change by what the fuck you seen out of what? How many games we played this year? 15, right? Out of the first 13 games, out of the first 13 games this motherfucker showed you, you gonna go off the last two? Get the fuck out of here.
ATL 251 said that's the GM's job to bring in a quarterback, not coaches. Terry Fondo didn't have no say so
Hold
on.
on, what the hell he just say?
Terry Fondo ain't had no say so on Kirk Cousins, and he had no say so on Michael Penix, bro.
How the hell? GM ain't got shit to do with that, bro.
At least not in this case.
Not in this goddamn shit. The GM gonna go get what the coach tell them to go get. That's what they gonna do.
Yeah.
Y'all know how it works. The GM come to them, you know what I'm saying? Come to the coach with the goddamn coupons and shit. Which one of these motherfuckers you want or which area you want? That's what he's doing, and he go look on the area. So you gotta know they was heavily influenced by Raheem Morris. You got to know that, bro.
Heavily influenced by him. That's what got him the job.
Yeah, he just don't like the GM. He don't like the GM for shit. We already know that by 251. We know 251.
Yeah, he don't like Terry. He don't like Terry for nothing. We got John up in here, John Moreno over here. He say, say much I want the Falcons win the next two games, but I just don't see us winning those games. We need to bring the
I see us winning.
PBX to the Falcons organization. It's time for a winning season.
I can see us winning. I don't know what he's talking about. I can see us winning.
I can definitely see us winning it. Bro, for our win-loss record.
Hold on, I'll be back. Let me go in here.
All right. For our win-loss record, we've gotten our ass drugged by teams that are sorry, and we've went out there and beaten the hell out of teams that are good. You can't gauge what Falcon team gonna show up on game day. They can beat anybody, they can lose to anybody. Now, a lot of people tell you, well, that's the professional level. Anybody can be beat, which is true. Any given Sunday, right? But the way we've lost and the way we've won some games, it's like you handled Buffalo. You handled them. And then you got your ass shellacked. A couple games before that, you got your ass shellacked by Carolina. And then that same Carolina team that shellacked your ass, you came back in the second game, had an overtime game. You handled the Skanks. You handled them easily. And then turn around and lost to the Jets. We lost to the Jets. I mean, so we can beat anybody, we can lose to anybody in any kind of fashion. It don't even matter the fashion. We can get blown out by a sorry team. We can beat the mess out of a really good team. Who knows? It's no telling with this team, man.
There's no telling. What's up with your Larry up in here? The Dixon way, man. Hey, man, I know y'all probably already do, but if you don't, go check out the Dixon way, man, on YouTube, man, and subscribe to my boy Larry, man. That's the hardest working man in content creating. I'm telling y'all right now, that's the hardest working man in content creating. He cover everything, and he always live. And he always dropping video. Boy, that boy Larry do the damn thing. Boy, shout out to Larry, man. That's my boy. What's up with you, boy? He say like button smashed, and everybody else need to do the same. I appreciate it. Thank you kindly. I appreciate it. Southside said Will Kirk got drafted in the 4th round if that draft. Oh, no. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, Southside. You responding to what he said about being drafted, about a quarterback being drafted. I got you. What's up, Kashido up in here? What's up with you, Kashido? He in the building. We got Jay Holland in the building. What's up with you, Jay Holland? I got to catch up with the chat a little bit, so I don't want to skip over nobody's name. Got Raymond Collins in the building. What's going on with you, my boy? You say, what to do, Black Big Wheel? What's happening, my boy? Raymond Collins up in here. Who else we got up in here, man? All right. What ATL say? He say bullshit. Terry said he was a instrumental part in the draft on Michael Penix Jr. and the Kirk deal. It's too much evidence out there, ATL 251, that shows you that he didn't have no say so. Just because he say he was instrumental, that don't mean it was his call. It wasn't his call for Kirk Cousins. That's for damn sure. That was Raheem Morris assuring the blanks that, and when I say blanks, I'm including Rich McKay, assuring the blanks, you're not gonna have no quarterback problem. And Josh Blank saying, well, we gonna be sure we don't have no quarterback problem. We gonna draft us a quarterback this year. And we gonna do it in the 1st round, too. Terry did the damn thing, man, with this year's draft, getting Jalen Walker and James Pierce Jr. in this draft in the 1st round. And I think a lot of fans need to think that, I don't think y'all in ATL 251, I'm including you in this. I don't think some of y'all appreciate the gravity of getting James Pierce Jr. in this draft. I don't think y'all really get it. You got Jalen Walker and James Pierce Jr., the two highest sought SEC defensive players in this draft. You got them. Whatever Terry had to put together for Jalen Walker to fall so that he can fall down far enough to where he can move up to get him. Whatever. No, because Jalen just fell to him. We moved back into the 1st to get James Pierce Jr. Like I called. I didn't know who we was gonna get, but I called us moving back up into the 1st to get another 1st round pick. Cause I was the only one saying fuck them picks in the offseason. Get your 2 1st round pick defensive players in this draft. I was doing that. All my mock drafts. Go down my damn list of videos. Go down my lives and my videos, and you'll see that early 2025, I was the one that built that train and was conducting it. To move back into the 1st, get you 2 1st round draft picks and get 2 defensive players. I was doing that all off season long. Jalen Walker was almost always one of those guys. I think I had got James Pierce Jr. in one of my mock drafts, but it was mostly Jalen Walker. But they went and got both of these guys. Do you know the gravity of that? In their rookie seasons, look at what they're doing. Along with the sophomore guys that finally got their chance to shine, Ruka Roro and Brandon Dorlus especially. Look at what Jalen Walker and James Pierce Jr. are doing in their rookie seasons. You got to take some things into account. Neither one of them boys got their full grown man weight on them yet. Don't now one of them got their full grown man weight on yet. They still babies. They still got baby. They still got baby soft skin. Not yet done took a bump, fell, or none of that. Hit their head on the fish tank. They ain't had a chance for none of that yet. Just wait till they get that grown man weight on. Just wait. You see what Chris Jones look like now? Chris Jones didn't look like that in his first couple seasons. Go back and look at Chris Jones. He looked a whole lot like James Pill Jr. look now. Chris Jones is a monster now. He's monstrous. Now I know he play inside, but he's monstrous. What you doing, boys? Get that grown man weight on. They're gonna be wreaking havoc on offenses for a long time here in Atlanta, because both of them gonna be here for a long time. Both of them will be here for a long time. Kashido say people saying Terry have any input in anything with the Falcons is like saying Trump is good for the country, because Terry ain't had no input like that, man. He ain't. I know ATL 251 want to try to paint, try to make it. He want them to have been and had some say so, but bro, he ain't had the responsibilities of a full-time GM. He just ain't. Dre Murphy say I can see us winning these last two games too, though, Big Will. Point blank, period. All right, the rest of that, ATL 251 trying to make his case. So let's get into this sabotage, man. Let's get into this sabotage thing, because a lot of fans are saying that because Raheem Morris always wanted Kirk to be his quarterback, he's sabotaging. He sabotaged Michael Penix Jr. Now, first thing I'm going to say is, y'all ought to be ashamed of your damn selves. And I'm going to tell you why. That word accountability, a lot of people didn't know how to use that word last season. A lot of people didn't know how to use the word accountability. And even this season, they thought that the only person that should have been held accountable was the top man, was the head coach. You didn't want to hold the coordinators responsible. You didn't want to hold the position coaches responsible. You didn't want them to hold any accountability whatsoever. And you're doing the same thing with this narrative that's being pushed with this quarterback sabotage. You're letting Michael Penix off the hook. Game after game after game this season, we saw Michael Penix missing wide open players. Wide open receivers. He was either not seeing them or he was ignoring them. We don't know which one it was. But whatever his field vision was in this 2025 season, on Madden, it would have been a 4. He would have had a 4 rating on vision on Madden. He was not seeing the field well, y'all. He just wasn't. Game after game, missing people wide open. The same things we was getting on Kirk Cousins for when he got hurt after that Saints game in last season. Guys running right along, running adjacent with him right in his damn face for a wide open completion. He was missing those guys. We was getting on Kirk Cousins about that. And he's a veteran guy. And he should not be missing those guys. But you've been playing quarterback a long time, Michael Penix. Somebody wide open, you supposed to be going through your progressions and finding the open guy. He wasn't, y'all. He was missing a lot of wide open receivers, man. He was missing them. He wasn't targeting the wide open guys like he should have been. What you got on that, Big Wheel?
What we talking about? Michael Penix missing throw.
Talking about this sabotage narrative. I said I feel like a lot of the fans that's trying to say Raheem sabotaged Michael Penix is those fans is letting Michael Penix off the hook for not playing well.
Zach Robinson sabotaged Michael Penix. We're gonna keep it real, bro.
I should have known you were gonna go there. How I didn't know.
Zach Robinson sabotaged
I should have known.
Both of these damn quarterbacks. Because like if your boy, you see what happened if Kirk Cousins was healthy. We were 6-3. We was ripping it off. Zach Robinson don't know what the fuck he doing is what goddamn caused Michael Penix. What got him looking like what he is, what confused him, what have him fighting against himself about his natural instincts to take off with his feet. When he see shit open, wide open, you got wide open lanes to run, ain't nobody open. Take the fuck off, use your feet. Get down once you got the first down. That is coaching that coached this shit out this man's brain, bro.
Hey, tell 251, you trying to tell me you didn't see that ball go straight through Kyle Pitts' hands, bro?
When you talking about? What are you talking about?
That throw that it was a high throw, but it went straight through Kyle Pitts' hand in the end zone yesterday.
Oh, we ain't gonna dog Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts did his thing yesterday. We ain't gonna dog him.
Yeah, he dropped that end zone. Dropped the touchdown.
I seen some of the best pass catchers drop balls. So
that's why I hadn't said anything about Kyle Pitts at all.
Yeah, so
because I ain't gonna get on him about dropping that pass because he made up for it later. So
if he consistently drop passes, then yeah, we got to talk about it. But last night he was on one. He brought us out of a lot of shit.
Yeah,
he got us out of a lot of situations.
Like George Tesboy said, he dropped that thing. George Tesboy said he was there front and center. He seen he straight up dropped that damn throw, man. It was high now, but hey man, if the ball hit the receiver hands, he got to catch. And once again, it went through a diamond. He made a diamond, and the ball went through his diamond.
Well,
that's on him.
Kyle Pitts will tell you he should have caught that shit.
He'll tell you that. Yeah. But we ain't gonna jump down and throw about it. I mean, it could have been a better throw, and it should have been caught.
We ain't at the point where we nitpicking Kyle Pitts right now because he did his thing. He been doing his thing the last couple of weeks. We ain't nitpicking Kyle Pitts right now.
But one thing that's been evident, whether fans want to point it out or not, when we done seen a healthy Kirk Cousins, we done seen us winning football games.
Is that's what y'all everybody asking what's different? That's what's different. Kirk Cousins is healthy. This ain't no Zach Robinson play calling that got us looking like that. They don't want
to hear that shit, Will. They don't want to hear that shit.
I don't care what they want to hear. I'm gonna tell them in a damn way.
They do not want to hear that shit, bro. They do not want to hear Kirk Cousins is healthy and playing well. They don't want it. But it's the truth. It's the truth, man. That's evident from this season and this season, or last season and this season. A healthy Kirk Cousins has won us more than he's lost. Or he's contributed to winning football more than losing football. You know what I'm saying? And like I've been telling y'all, that's something that's going to be taken into account when Arthur Blank do his job analysis of Raheem Morris. And the reason why I don't talk about Zach Robinson that much no more is because for why? His ass going to be fired. If it's somebody who I'm for sure going to be fired at the end of this season, it's going to be Zach Robinson. I'm almost 100% sure of that. I'm gonna say I'm like 92% sure this some bitch gonna be fired. But that's gonna be a part of the job analysis of Raheem Morris.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't want to. That's one thing I don't want to hear right there, Blakberry.
What?
I don't want that nigga better not come out of his mouth. Arthur Blank saying, "Well, we talking." I don't want to hear that shit, Blank. No, sir. You had 2 years to evaluate this motherfucker. And you got your rocks off the last couple games that this motherfucker showed you. No,
Zach,
bro.
if he had that if he let Raheem keep Zach Robinson around, then I'm gonna know for sure that Arthur just dumb, bro. He just dumb when it come to football, bro.
Yeah,
He
I
just dumb.
don't agree with bringing Raheem Morris back. 'Cause I really just don't believe in him. Once somebody lie to you so damn
Same.
much, you can't trust him. You can't trust motherfucker. But
I ain't here.
if he was to let him bring him back, that special team coordinator and that offense coordinator cannot.
They got to go.
They can't. Ain't no way you can.
And DJ Williams got to go too.
Ain't no way you can explain this. Jared Gray ass can get the fuck on too. I don't see what the fuck he's serving a purpose for. Cause if you the assistant head coach, why you ain't telling this motherfucker like, bro, Zach Robinson ain't doing what the fuck he supposed to be doing. It ain't working. You the assistant head coach. If your head coach is goddamn feeling himself too much, you got to step in there and say something.
Jared came here to usher himself into retirement. That's what he did.
He collecting free checks, bro. That's all he doing. His ass can get the fuck on for all I care. Cause I seen too many DBs been getting their ass burnt out there. What the fuck are you serving?
Say that.
What the AJ Terrell, they got his ass, boy, that motherfucker make you love him and hate him at the same damn time, bro.
And what was going on? What was going on yesterday?
I don't know, bro. Cause you look like a top 5 cornerback one point of the game, then you come out and look like a goddamn rookie that ain't never got no playing time in the next part. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with AJ, bro? That's why I really want us to draft his brother. I think that brotherly competition to keep AJ on their toes.
Oh yeah, I like your brother anyway.
Yeah. Ain't no way you want little brother outshine you in your city. Ain't no way
his brother a baller. And his brother a baller anyway. I take him all day in the second round.
And you know where he learned it from. You know what his brother had him doing, where he was at. He was on goddamn AJ hip at these goddamn things like these camps and shit. Learning these moves from DB. He on AJ hip. So you know if we goddamn get this motherfucker, get his brother in the second round, bro, and bring his ass here. That's if he fall to the second round, he's available. And we bring him here. But shit, you talking about cornerback competition? Shit.
Raymond Collins say, does Raheem have to be told that? Told what, Raymond Collins? Do we have to be told what?
Oh, he talking about what I was talking about with the assistant coach. Some coaches do, bro. Some coaches got to know when they got, you know how they in college, you see they had a get back man who grabbed Kirby Smart belt and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you so locked in, you forget the simple shit of the game. Oh, yeah. You can't, you know what I'm saying?
No, all head coaches get like that too. Yeah. Well, most of them. Most head coaches get like that. But now them Q dog, well, we had to pull them niggas back across the line shit constantly during the game. Because some coaches just got that kind of fire in them. Some of them just got that kind of fire in them. I ain't saying that kind of fire out of Raheem unless some good shit going. But he remind me too much of damn Quinn Snyder when it's time to nut up. Even though lately Quinn Snyder been nutting up with these refs, I got to get to Quinn Snyder on that. He ain't been letting these refs get away with that bullshit.
That ain't the problem I have with the Hawks. The problem I have with the Hawks, the coaches we getting in here are too scared to coach these guys.
Yeah, they soft as hell.
I'm so old school, bro. I would sit motherfuckers down. Look, the last 2 games they ain't been looking good, bro.
I tell that nigga, if you ain't gonna give me shit on the defensive end inside, I'm not putting your ass out. I don't care about you hitting a couple threes here and there. I don't give a fuck about that.
That's just like receivers on blocking. If you're not gonna block, you're not touching the rock. Point blank. The defense is a fucking effort thing, bro. It's effort. That's all it is. It's effort. If you're not willing to give effort, you're not willing to give effort. I'd rather lose without your ass out here. Point blank.
Simple as that, bro.
Point blank, because
Boy, that's me all day long. I don't give a damn about them 2 little threes you hit. You ain't giving me shit down there in the paint when I need you on the defensive end. You ain't giving me nothing. I'm sitting your ass down. I don't give a damn.
That's the first thing I do if I'm taking an interview with the fucking host, bro. Like, are y'all gonna let me coach? If not, I'm the wrong motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm the wrong motherfucker, bro. Cause like if y'all gonna take names over goddamn dubs, then I'm the wrong motherfucker, bro.
Let these crying ass players come crying and going over my head. Coach don't like how coach talk to me. I don't like how you talk to me, honestly.
I'm gonna save you your money right now. I'm the wrong one because you're gonna be mad at me.
I'm telling you, but let's see if somebody else will take on this crybaby ass nigga. Trade the hell out your ass. Let me see y'all. 3 Duddy say, believe it or not, what is said on this internet gets to their ears. That's why I don't like content creators that is doing Falcons content for profit over fandom. See, and it's to each his own, right, Daddy? If a lot of fans, a lot of content creators gonna do what's necessary for the clicks. They gonna go to Google Trends and see what's trending in this niche, and that's what they gonna do their content on. And with no lie, I do that sometimes too.
Yeah, I was about to say you can do both. 3 Dirty.
You can do both.
You just gotta know how to keep it real. Once you keep it real, nobody can say you're a fake motherfucker. If you always keeping it real, I don't care if you're making money or not. Nobody can call you fake.
Right. And see, like ATL 251 very supportive for the channel, but me and him and me and him clearly got different viewpoints on the general manager right now. But I'm not finna make a whole goddamn live about ATL 251 disagreeing with me. He know when to tune in when he want to get it off his chest. Fans speak. And if he want to dig even deeper than that, bring it to the pit.
Oh yeah, I heard that shit. ATL 251 when I went back and watched the game. they were saucing that nigga ass up. I'm like, God damn, boy. Do y'all got room for food with all that jizz y'all got in y'all mouth from that nigga ass, boy? God damn.
I was like, when I heard that shit come out, one of them nigga mouth tells him he's done a good job drawing up play to get receivers open, I was about to throw up in my damn mouth. When I heard that shit. Then one of them some bitches said Zach Robinson been doing a good job drawing up getting receivers open looks this season. I was like, no, this nigga didn't just say that.
Yeah, what? Giving them option routes, nigga? That's all he's giving them. He got 3 option routes in the fucking goddamn play call. 3 option routes. They choosing their own damn route, nigga.
Bro, you and we literally in that Carolina game, we saw Donnell Mooney and was it Mooney? I think it was Mooney and Drake did the exact same option routes on both outside at the same damn time.
Yeah.
And I was like, bruh, you gotta be shitting me, Zach Robinson. This is the laziest playbook I done ever seen somebody draw up. It's lazy, man.
Lazy as hell, bro.
But see, that's why we got to get back into the conversation now with the quarterback sabotage. And that's why Big Will say it ain't Raheem that sabotaged Michael Penix. It was a unknowingly doing so, Zach Robinson. An unintentional sabotage.
Cause you know what, goddamn, Zach Robinson fall under the category with Arthur Smith. Arthur Smith, he used to a veteran quarterback. When to Zach Robinson, he needs a veteran quarterback because he don't know what the fuck he doing. Arthur Smith couldn't build a goddamn quarterback because all he knows is to work with veteran quarterbacks.
How long I thought he was there when Ryan Tannehill was young. And was
No,
young in
Ryan
the game.
Tannehill was already in the league. You remember he played with Miami.
Right, that's right.
He started
That's
with Miami,
right.
and
That's
they what they did, they went and got Tannehill from Miami and brought him up, and he the one
right.
he made Tannehill a superstar, and he made Derrick Henry a superstar.
That's
Because
right.
you remember Miami was giving up on Tannehill.
Yeah, they gave up on him. Yeah.
But Arthur Smith brought him up and got there, made him a superstar, and made Derrick Henry was finna be a bust. Arthur Smith brought him up and made that nigga a superstar.
So he kind of did build a quarterback then.
He didn't build them; they was already here. He was already.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? He's already a veteran quarterback.
If he was somebody else trash and Arthur Smith made him his treasure,
yeah, he good with that. You see what Marcus Mariota did in his system? He looked it good.
no, he did.
Yeah, he did. He had that. Look, he had that one bull. Man, Marcus Mariota had that bullshit ass game where he was throwing the ball to Jesus.
You reaching now, Will.
Hold up. Did you forget? You forget what he did with Marcus Mariota in Tennessee?
Yeah, before he got hurt. You're right, Marcus.
He had Marcus Mariota shining up there. Did you forget the couple games?
He got hurt. Yeah.
See, the thing about Marcus Mariota,
it was there for a few games.
He's not a full season type motherfucker.
Well,
he can give you a couple games. Now the first couple games he started with us, he was putting up over 250 yard passing.
He grew up in New Mexico, didn't he?
See, I don't know what, but Hawaii.
Oh, Hawaii.
Yeah,
Hawaii.
Yeah.
I was gonna say New Mexico had them routes.
Yeah, the same spot Tua Tagovailoa come from.
Yeah. That's right. I forgot he was an island boy.
Yeah.
but I mean, I think the Marcus Mariota is a bit of a reach. But when we talking about the quarterback game, and I think that's why your boy in Philadelphia get the respect he get.
You talking about Jalen Hurts? Or you talking about their coach?
The coach.
Sirianni.
I think that's why Sirianni get the respect he get is because all Jalen Hurts is a more efficient Marcus Mariota. That's all he is. He just do a better job taking care of the ball. He don't turn the ball over like
he protect the ball. Yeah.
And that makes a world of a difference when you got that style of quarterback. If you can protect the ball and you got that style of quarterback, as long as you can win in the trenches, which they do, and you can play sound defense, it's gonna be a consistent offense because they run the ball. So
that what made Matt Ryan so good because he didn't turn the ball over.
He didn't turn the ball. Well, he had a couple seasons where he got kind of.
No, he was never that high to turn the ball over.
Nah, he wasn't ever no high turnover rate.
Now, when they first brought Matt Ryan into the game, they had a great running game. They
brought in a great running game.
Yeah, they let Matt Ryan knock your ass out. When you know what I'm saying, they were jabbing you with the run game, then Matt Ryan hit you over the top because everybody coming up to try to help with the run game. So it's just coaching, bro. Coaches make this shit hard. Like Blakberry saying, it's never this hard. It's never this hard. That's what he say.
Football is always never that complicated.
Yeah, he said that, y'all. But I'm gonna give it to him tonight. But yeah, it's true, dog. We make it work because these niggas been playing football their whole life, bro. 90% of the goddamn NFL been playing football their whole life.
Mm-hmm.
So the only thing that changes is the communication. So I don't want to hear, motherfucker gotta get used to it. No, it's the same fucking plays. The only thing that's different is the communication. You know how you fix that? It's called armbands. You get a motherfucker armband in game time and you call a number and let that motherfucker go look at that number on that armband and y'all go play. You can
don't worry about looking elementary. It can if it look elementary but it's winning, who gives a damn?
Bro, it ain't even the point of that, bro. It's the point of you teaching them your language in practice. But if you want them to go fluent in game time, give them that armband and just call out a number. Hey man, we're gonna go with 7 right here. Hey, we got gold package. If they show blitz, hit them with the gold package. That's your hot route. It's just that simple, bro. It's just that fucking simple.
You got to have this stuff, but these are things that have to be recognized and practiced. And that's why a lot of what we don't see is what make us think that the coaching is incompetent, because it's not something that's being practiced clearly, because it's not being put out there on the field.
That's what I always tell you, Blakberry. Ain't no way they practicing real game time situation. Ain't no way they practicing real game time situation.
It's just so hard. It's just so hard to fathom that, bro. Because it's like how you a professional football team? How are you not practicing these things? Like, that's why I don't want to believe Will when he say that, but I can't argue because we don't see it.
You know what? They can have a session of their practice called 2-minute drills, but what are they really practicing? Are they
what are you running in them drills?
Are they practicing? Okay, if they come and cut down this route right here, this not leaving me open. What do I have after this shit? Or are they just practicing throwing plays out there in 2-minute time? It's different.
That's really the best time to have them option routes.
You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. Because you can have a 2-minute section of your practice, but what are you doing in that 2-minute section?
Yeah. Are you trying to stretch the field more than you trying to get first down? Because in a 2-minute drill, I think it goes over a lot of play callers' heads during the game in real time. That you really just trying to move the chains in a quicker manner than what you would on any other drive. That 2-minute drive, you just trying to move the chains fast. And when you look up, you know, you done got down the field where you can get yourself at least in the field goal range to get points. But you trying to move the ball, you trying to move the chains fast. Instead of trying to get 3-4 yards, you trying to get 5-6 yards. You're trying to get at least 5 yards or play. And then you try to sneak in your intermediate stuff in between once or twice. But you're trying to just move the chains. So quick slants or shallow drag routes. Get the ball into the hands of somebody that can get the ball in and get you some yak across the line of scrimmage. Something else that we done seen, and this getting back into the sabotage conversation. Now, if I was somebody arguing that there was some sabotage with Michael Penix, I'm seeing recently, at least this past game, I saw you'll see a little bit more targets to the running backs in the passing game across the line of scrimmage. Anybody else notice that? Anybody else notice more targets to Bijan across the line of scrimmage and not east-west behind the line of scrimmage?
Hey, a lot of people forget when we first started, your boy Michael Penix said, hey, I'm going to make a little emphasis to get Kyle Pitts the ball.
He said that about Drake, too.
About Drake, right. Kirk Cousins was not getting Kyle Pitts the ball. Now what you see Kirk Cousins doing?
Get Michael Penix the ball.
He's looking for Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, he looked
big third down situation. He's looking for Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, he's looking for him.
You know what I'm saying? It was Michael Penix who showed, hey, Kyle Pitts is that motherfucker. I watched his film. I practiced with this guy. Only thing I hate about Kyle Pitts, stop letting the first man get you down. You too fucking big for that shit. The first man always getting you down. You too big for that, bro. You got to work. If I'm talking about something he need to work on in the off season, that's what he need to work on. Hit them squats.
And pick your knees up, nigga, when you're running, nigga.
Hit them squat. Get on them goddamn. Get them.
You gotta pick them knees up.
What the fuck that shit is? The sled. Get the sled tied around your waist. Start practicing them drills. Drive your legs. Cause it's too many times that first guy get you down, bro.
He do a lot of he get a lot of his stride in his shins. Instead of picking his knees up, he get a lot of stride in the shins. And when you look at his legs, he don't look like he got that powerful legs. And that got a lot to do with skipping leg day and
But
not
thing
picking the
is,
knees up.
he's bigger than Drake London, but it's harder to get Drake London down.
Because
That
Trey
shouldn't
London got a
happen,
more
bro.
solid base. He got a
That's
more
why I
solid
say
base.
he got to get down there and start working them goddamn quads in the whole season. Start hitting them quads.
And a lot of what you do in your technique helps you out in in-game situations. That first guy taking you down, a lot of the time is because you dragging your damn feet instead of picking your knees up. Low man wins, and picking up your knees is what gets a lot of running backs those extra 2-3 yards when they driving on contact. Being able to pick up their knees and being the lowest man. So if you're a ball carrier, it's not often you gonna get that opportunity if you're a receiver catching the ball and running after the catch. Being the lowest man, I'm gonna say, is not the most important thing, but getting them knees up, chest high when you running, that's gonna be the difference that get you them extra few yards or to get you past that first tackle. Because when you drag your damn feet, you're just making yourself an easy target. And Kyle Pitts do that. He drag his feet a lot. But like I say, we not Kyle Pitts. The past couple of weeks, he been doing his thing, and even when he's messed up, he's did a good job bouncing back and putting on a solid performance. This past game, he had a one or two mess ups, and he came back and put on a solid performance. Game before that, he just had a solid performance throughout the whole game for the most part. So it's not about whether or not Kirk Cousins is doing anything different in the target game than Michael Penix. What it is what's the intentions that Kirk Cousins got from what Michael Penix had. Michael Penix, like Big Will said, he opened up the season saying that he gonna make it a point to get the ball to Kyle Pitts. And we saw him getting the ball to Kyle Pitts, not in the volume we seeing Kyle Pitts get the targets now, but we did see him get targeted. But we also saw Kyle Pitts letting the ball pop out his hands and dropping ball going straight through his hands, and we seen him screwing up out there. But when he got a healthy quarterback, a healthy veteran quarterback that know what they doing. Not saying that Michael Penix don't know what he's doing, but he's not a veteran quarterback at this level yet. We saw it with Matt Ryan, and we seeing it with Kirk Cousins. Kyle Pitts is able to shine. He's able to shine when he got a veteran quarterback that's good at getting him the ball at a higher clip. So I just and I see Georgia Texas boy, he said it was Raheem that sabotaged Michael Penix Jr. And this is how we're gonna come back full circle on this conversation. The reason why I'm going to say that I don't think that Raheem Moore sabotaged anybody is because you do have to approach your offensive game plan differently for Michael Penix than you would a Kirk Cousins for a handful of reasons, y'all. Michael Penix Jr., it was his first time getting a start in the league. Your two right tackles go down. You down to your fourth tackle on his blind side. We did not see them practice in preseason. We did not see them see him play in preseason. So we don't know. We didn't know what to expect offensively going into the season because we didn't have a small sample size of it in the preseason. So we didn't know how they was going to approach the game, what the game plan was going to be offensively. We knew that we saw them practicing in the pistol. We know we saw them practicing in the pistol quite a bit. But we didn't know if that's what they was gonna be doing. And you saw mostly traditional West Coast system with the other quarterbacks in the preseason. So we didn't know. Then Michael Penix being young in the game and Zach Robinson being young in the game too. You had to kind of make things as simple as possible for both of them. Not just Michael Penix, but because of Zach Robinson being, wet behind the ears as a play caller, and we saw him have his struggles in 2024. Because of that, you do want to have a more simple system, and you just hope that you can get over whatever proverbial humps that's going to present themselves along the way. Now,
You
how
want to
did that
have
go?
a competent offensive coordinator. You want to have a competent offensive coordinator. Fuck all that simple, not simple shit. Somebody who know what the fuck they doing and got these guys out here doing what they need to do, bro. I had too many times I heard these folks say we didn't practice this. We ran a different game plan. What the fuck? What? What you mean you ain't practice this? Come on,
Boy,
man.
when they said, boy, man,
Ain't
that
no
right there just proved to you that it wasn't. That right there is enough to prove to you that it wasn't sabotage. It was just incompetence.
Incompetence.
It was incompetence. It wasn't sabotage, y'all. It was incompetence, which is worse. Because at least if it's sabotage, I know you got enough brains to know
Yeah.
that you can be doing better, but you choosing to do worse.
Pull up Ghost Pepper goddamn statement right there.
Gold Pepper said, remember last year when Kirk Cousins said this offensive staff believed in pistol as their core identity. This year, Zach Robinson said we were in pistol because of Kirk's injury.
This just show you how much this goddamn staff lie. Because that's exactly what they said last year.
Oh yeah. But they so comfortable with lying because they ownership and management been so comfortable with lying.
Media don't check their ass enough. Our media don't check their ass enough down here. They don't check them enough. Shit, let me be a media member. Let me get a pass. I'll be checking the shit out your ass. So then you say y'all like to run pistols as y'all core? But why did you say y'all ran pistol? Because, you know what I'm saying, Kirk Cousins was injured. When Kirk Cousins ran under center 70% of his career. So which is it? I'll be grilling the shit out their ass.
You seen that number somewhere where he was on the center 70% of his career?
I just said 70%. It's been more than that, motherfucker. His whole career, he been under the goddamn center now.
Because I know I was watching. Who was that I was watching? I think that was John Gruden I was watching.
Look, he say they gonna throw my ass out to me.
Yeah.
Hey, at least y'all know that. At least y'all know they don't like the truth.
But you know what?
Get thrown out, y'all know they don't like the truth.
But I can see how media pressing these coaches more. I can see how it can make the organization better in itself in the long run.
Yeah,
because if coaches see that the media not gonna let them bullshit them, they're gonna have to tell more truth than what they've been telling. Not saying they're gonna be truthful all the time, but instead of trying to constantly get away with lying so damn much, they gonna know they can't bring some certain shit to the media without it getting a backlash.
Right, because you ain't got to tell the media every fucking thing. You see how Bill Belichick answer the media, but the media do got to goddamn hold you accountable or some shit, ask you some questions or something. You can give the Bill Belichick talk. You can talk like Bill Belichick. Shit, you answer the question.
Like somebody in the media should have been asking how in the hell David Seals keep getting more playing time than old boy, than what the boy name is that they didn't play but a little bit last week?
Chris Blair?
Chris Blair.
Yeah.
When Chris Blair he took it to the house like 3 times in the preseason.
All that shit they were giving us about Nick Nash, bro. Y'all ain't let this man touch. I don't think he know what this grass smell like out there.
Well, Nick Nash can't catch. I see why his ass ain't been.
But who picked up? Hey, who was feeding us all that information about Nick Nash?
Me.
Besides your motherfucking ass.
Oh, beside me. Oh, Madness. But you know what? I like what I seen from Nick Nash because I think Nick Nash got what he had like the some receiving award, like the top receiver award in college football or something like that. And Southside talking about Nick is legit. You just saying that because it rhymed with his name.
he was legit in preseason. He was catching in preseason.
No, he was dropping shit in the preseason.
Well, yeah, he was. No, hold on. Nah, that was the other red dude was dropping one.
No, Drummond caught. I think Drummond caught everything.
Not Drummond. The other. Oh, he ain't even play.
Yeah, Nick Nash was dropping shit.
Yeah. Drummond and goddamn Blair should have been getting playing time. They were putting in work in preseason.
Yeah, he won the Triple Crown Award. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, in college he did. That's what I tell you. Coaching will fuck you up. Cause ain't no way. Cause look, you seen the talent in your boy Beltran. This man was a goddamn
What's up,
beast
man,
at Notre Dame. This man was a beast at Notre Dame. How the fuck he get here and turn into a poodle?
The Southside, that don't mean he might have had 90 yards. That don't mean he didn't have drops. He was dropping the damn ball. He dropped the ball all preseason. That I remember for sure.
We got a development problem in Atlanta. That's what
I don't give a fuck about them 90 yards, nigga. If he come with 3, 4 drops, I don't give a fuck about them 90 yards.
How many targets though? Did he get like 15 targets? He had 3, 4 drops. What was it?
Yeah, how many targets he had? Since you know how many yards he had, how many targets he had when he got them 90? But what I know
we got a development problem in Atlanta. That's what we got, and that goes to coaching. Cause everybody looked at that tape. You saw Beltran was a beast out there everywhere, making tackles everywhere. He had the speed. He had the speed. He wasn't scared to put his nose in the goddamn fan. He was out there. But when you get here, all of a sudden he ain't doing what the fuck? That's coaching, bro. Jimmy Lake messed this man up.
Yeah,
Jimmy Lake messed this man up, bro.
JD Bertrand just didn't have a heart. Sometimes.
Did you watch the film?
He ain't had a heart, man. He got the same heart as Foreman number 3.
He had heart. Did you watch the film?
Yeah, he ain't had it.
He
was scared to plug them gaps. He was scared to plug
gaps. Go look at the Notre Dame tape. Go look at it.
That's college.
No, I'm saying, bro. Look, bro.
His professional tape. His professional tape show that he's scared to plug gaps at the professional level.
Defensive player, that butt shit don't matter. Don't run with us. You either gonna get in there and go hit or you're not. Bro, that's coaching that fucked this man up, bro. Now, we talking about a quarterback. You can talk about all that. Yeah, this motherfucker. No. Bro, either you gonna go hit or you're not gonna hit. That messed this man up. He start wearing goddamn safety caps and shit. They scared this man up. He wearing safety caps and shit in practice and shit. Didn't want to wear them in the game. He's scared of CTE. That's what he's scared of.
That's why I say he ain't got the heart, man. He ain't got the heart. The most of us defensive players, man, we literally lose our mind when we go out there. People don't realize that.
Yeah, you gotta have, man. You talking about smelling salt? We doing that shit for fun. Smelling salt.
Right.
we hit the smelling salt for fun, motherfucker.
We were doing that shit just to see what it smelled like. Nigga, I just want to know what it smelled like.
Hit it too many times, pass it out, then get back up and hit it again.
Nigga, I just want to know what it smelled like. Nigga, hit me with it. Ooh. Hit me with it again, nigga. Shit. You ain't lie about that, boy. We played with smelling salt like it was damn, like we was smelling somebody's feet. Oh man, Southside said, man, I'd rather see Nash over one catch a game having ass Mooney and no catching having ass Steelers.
Put Adiz's statement up there.
You gonna have the same thing then with Dick Nash. So what difference do it make? You said who?
Yeah,
Adiz?
yeah, that one.
He say Penix can't play on the center. It's that simple. Stop the shit. Penix can't read. He can't read the defense. Penix can't move like everyone thought he could. Man. He's very critical of Michael Penix.
Hey, you feel me? Like, in that case, we made the wrong selection.
Well, that is what some people are saying.
You in the NFL, you got to be able to do both. You can't just do one. You got to be able to do both.
But we saw him reading defenses in college. He did.
He went through progressions in college.
We saw him go through progression, but
did he play under center at goddamn Indiana? Well, I mean, where he went before he came to goddamn Washington?
Yeah, Indiana.
He was under center, right?
I didn't watch a lot of Indiana tape. He didn't have that much tape really to go off of.
Shit, he played 4 years at Indiana.
He didn't play 4 years at Indiana. He played 3 years at Washington. So how he played 4 years at Indiana?
2 years at Washington.
No, he was there for 3 years.
Hold up, man. Now you gonna make me go look the shit up.
He was there for 3 years. He was in Washington. He was in Indiana for. Hold on, because you might be right. I could have sworn he was in Washington for 3 years.
Yeah, the man was in Indiana from 2018 to 2021. He was in Washington for 22 and 23. He was there for 2 years.
22 to 23?
Yeah, he did 6 years in college.
He didn't do 4 years in Indiana, though.
You was a lie. 2018 to 2021. That's 4 years.
No, he was there in 20. He was there in 18 to 20.
I'm looking at it right here, boy.
Look, it's a okay. He was a true freshman.
2018 to 2021. He went to Washington in 22.
He ruled out for the season. That stuff.
He had 4 straight.
He tore an ACL in 2020.
He had 4 straight injuries in Indiana. He didn't get hurt in Washington.
He transferred to Washington December 2021.
Don't look at the Wikipedia. It's telling you he went.
That's what I'm looking at. It say he transferred to Washington in December 2021.
2021, and he played with Washington in 22.
Yeah, but he didn't play in Indiana in 21.
Yes, he did, bro.
No, he didn't.
Bro, he did, bro.
He didn't play the 21 season.
He played 4 seasons with them. And he got injured all 4 seasons.
He didn't play in 21 though. That's what I'm telling you. He didn't play the 21 season.
Oh, you saying he missed the whole season? That's what you saying?
Yeah, he missed that whole season. He didn't play in 21.
All I know is that motherfucker was in Indiana in 21.
Yeah, he played in 3 games in 2018 and suffered the torn anterior. Oh, I don't know. Oh, torn ACL. Okay, he was redshirted after that. He completed 21 of 31 passes in that time frame for 219 yards. He was named the starter in 2019, and he only played 6 games in 2019. So that's 9 games in 2 seasons, right? In the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, he played under center in Indiana. Hold on, let me see do they got the percentage.
He was ruled out November 30th of 2020. So he played most of that 2020 season. He played most of it. But he was ruled out for the season November 30th of 2020. Didn't play in 21 and transferred to Washington in December 21 and played the 22 and 23 season. He was healthy them 2 seasons. But yeah, I knew he was there for 3. Well,
he was there 4 years.
Technically, he was
played 4 years. He was there 4 years.
Technically, he was in Indiana and Washington in 21. Technically, and he didn't play in 21. So
you can't transfer until the season over with, bro. You can't transfer during the season.
Yeah, he transferred in 21. I mean, in December. That's when he transferred. Southside said, "No, it just didn't translate for JD to the NFL. No, it didn't. The contact at the NFL level different from college.
So he played on the center, but he didn't play that much on the center at neither spots. So he was either a pistol or shotgun motherfucker. So that means we did our due diligence wrong that we got this motherfucker. Y'all didn't train him to play on the center. But how many times we seen quarterback that came out of heavy, a lot of these college packages, they do under shotgun or whatnot. But when you come to the NFL, you learn all of it. You know what I'm saying? You learn all of it when you come to the NFL.
Adeezy. How you say his name? Adeezy?
What Michael Vick came from a goddamn shotgun offense. What he had to learn when he came to Atlanta.
That's the best thing for Vic to be in.
He had to learn how to come from under the center.
Yeah.
He had to learn how to come from under the center.
Vic can't be doing a whole bunch of 7-step dropbacks and 5-step dropbacks, and he gonna plan on just taking all running. He got to do 4-step drops and 3-step drops, 2-step drops. But he ain't doing two-step drops because he ain't throwing the ball that.
That's what I just read. Ghost Pepper, he was like 1%. Yeah. But that's why I go. That's why it goes against our culture right there. We got a development problem here in Atlanta because you got to develop that man to learn how to play under the center.
Look, it ain't that much goddamn. I keep telling you, it ain't that much goddamn developing at the professional level, man. How much developing y'all want to happen at the professional level?
That's not so much as developing as it is repetition, Blakberry. They build a repetition.
I go with
it like that because I got to get technical with your motherfucker.
Yeah, because that damn developing a motherfucker at the professional level, that damn much. If he that much of a project, I don't need his ass.
Yeah, that's just bad scouting on our part. But it's more the repetition. It's building that repetition, building that muscle membrane in your head. So you get used to doing it without even thinking about doing it. That's what coaching is. You got the coach. That's what practicing for. What good coaches usually tell you? Shit, you win the game Monday through Saturday. Before they start doing these Thursdays and these Thursday games and shit, you win the game. You win the game Monday through Saturday, bro.
Let me read this. All these say Penix can't turn his back to an NFL defense. Why do you think only London was producing? Penix holds onto the ball, and then London has to make some crazy catch. See, those 3 games we saw him play in 2024, we didn't see him holding on to the ball too long like that. And that small sample size of 2024 we had of Michael Penix, we didn't see him holding on to the ball too long like that. He was
Right.
getting the ball to everybody. He was getting the ball to London. He was getting the ball to Pitts. He was getting the ball to Ray Mooney. He was
Right.
getting the
When
ball to everybody.
he came in for Kirk Cousins, that ball was getting that ball around the horn.
Yeah, he was moving. He was throwing the ball around the yard. So whatever transpired between training, learning the system that Zach Robinson was going to put in place in training camp, that boy came into this season looking not looking like the guy we seen in 3 games.
Instead of coaching Zach Robinson, you know what Zach Robinson did? He went and watched some Washington film and say, "Oh, we need to run more pistols. That's what we need to do."
I don't know what the fuck he did, but
that's
it was
what
stupid.
we need to do. We need to run more pistols.
Whatever he did, it was stupid as hell.
Whatever it was, he didn't learn much from goddamn McVay. He ain't learned much from McVay because McVay, he adapts to his talent. That's what he does.
These say, does anyone watch the games? Watch the games. Be smart. Don't be an idiot talking about sabotage. People get fired.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. That's
who played tonight anyway? Who played tonight?
Oh shit! I don't even know. I got in the house from work and I'm about to go back out the door again, back to work. I don't know. I've been breathing in truck fumes all day. My brain is cloudy. But
that diesel smoke.
Yeah. Yeah. He said so what, see, that's the thing, Deezy, that's what I'm explaining.
Damn, San Francisco up 14-7 on Indiana. But Indiana just fell off the goddamn cliff, boy.
Indianapolis?
Yeah. They folk were talking about him like a motherfucker, like, hey, you know, these boys.
Yeah, their quarterback got hurt. And they went and got a 44-year-old. They went and got a 44-year-old motherfucker.
Oh shit. Hey, that boy Phillip Rivers, his rating is 124 right now. He doing his thing.
Hey, it's easy to be 124 when you just throwing the ball 2-3 yards.
Oh, it said average of 9.3 yards a throw.
He averaged 9.3 yards a throw.
Yeah, he ain't just dinking and dunking now.
Well, my bad, Phillip Rivers. My bad. It ain't resulting in the points though from the looks of it. Won't know what that's about.
Shit. San Francisco just scored. Indianapolis was up 7-0.
Damn, why I feel like after we played the 49ers this year, it's like I ain't heard shit about the 49ers since we played.
And they 10-4.
And they 10-4. They stay quietly done snuck into the playoff.
Because the Rams been doing so good in their division. That's what folk were talking about. The Rams
been overshadowed.
The Rams and the Seahawks. Rams and the Seahawks were doing so good they forgot about San Francisco.
That's a quiet 10-win team right there.
Yeah.
Quiet 10 wins. But these are the thing is, man. That's what I'm explaining to some of the people that's watching that's been egging on this sabotage narrative is just because they had a different approach in the game in the offensive strategy with Michael Penix, which I think that they needed to have. Not saying that the strategy they had was a good one, but you're not going to approach these games offensively with Michael Penix that you would with Kirk Cousins. You're not. Two different styles of quarterback, two different quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So it looks like sabotage when really it's just incompetent play calling, man. It's just an incompetent offensive coordinator and play call. And the head coach, he incompetent too because he the one got the motherfucker here calling the goddamn offense. So
I see.
It ain't sabotage. It's incompetence.
The coach fumbled the ball. That's what made San Francisco get up. They fumbled.
Yeah.
Because the coach was playing good. They fumbled the fucking ball. That's what got.
But these folks getting on you about your mouth in the chat. Say that's 3 years, not 4.
What you talking about? No, you talking about. All I said is he was with Indiana for 4 years. That was 4 years. He didn't play 4 years because his ass was hurt.
That's
But he
not
was
4
with them 4
years.
years. Them 4 years.
That's
Can you get the year back? Can you get the year back?
that's 3 years.
Answer the question. Can y'all motherfuckers get the year back? You cannot go back and say, I need that year back because he was hurt. He was there 4 years. That's it. That's all I said. He was there 4 years. The argument was Blakberry said he wasn't at Indiana 4 years. I went and pulled the information up. It said he was there 4 years. I ain't say shit about he played 4 years. I ain't say shit about he played 4 years.
Okay. Jordan Tesbot said it was a 2-year plan. With Kirk Cousins, yeah, it was a 2-year plan, and I see, and that's how I believe that was the assurance that Raheem Morris gave to Kirk Cousins was, we gonna give you a nice contract, and you're not gonna have to worry about no quarterback competition till 2027.
Yeah, that's what he even told him when he got him. He said, bro, this is your job. Michael Penix would not start.
What he told
He
him.
said that. He came out and made sure he told it to the media, so everybody won't even be asking him about it.
But even before that, that's what I'm saying. Even before either Raheem or Kirk knew that Michael Penix was about to get picked, that was the conversation and the agreements, that assurance they had with one another. That was the deal. The deal was, if I turn down with Minnesota offer, you got to be coming with a little bit more, and I got to have assurance that I'm gonna be your starting quarterback for at least 2 seasons to prove that the evidence is out there. It's out there.
Netflix cost us, bro. That's Kirk Cousins trying to save face, bro. He trying to save face.
It's some of all that.
He knew his wife said we coming to Atlanta. She wanted to come around family. So that's why you took that deal. If Atlanta was somewhere near where goddamn Minnesota was trying to do, you were coming. So stop that flexing shit. You know, wife said, hey, I want to be close to family. So come on with it. Y'all here every offseason, y'all in Atlanta. So you know what it was, bro.
Hey, Miss Pam say, appreciate that, Miss Pam, for acknowledging your boy. She said, Blakberry, you was the one on point in your mock draft that you was saying we were gonna get back in the first. That's right, Miss Pam. That's right.
Auntie Pam, we already gave that motherfucker his acknowledgement for that. Don't keep blowing his head up, Auntie Pam.
Nah, let Auntie do her thing. Appreciate that, Auntie. Appreciate that. Because I was.
He got all his kids in the suite. All 11 of them. Well, he got 10 children. He got 10 children. Let me start adding one. He got 10 of them. All 10 of his children.
Got a lot of kids, man. My grandma had 12 kids.
Yeah, when your bank account that big, you can do it like that.
That's how they used to have kids back in there. All he doing is following tradition.
Because everybody was in the military though, so all they did was came home and popped babies and went back out.
Pop babies and went back out. And when they was out there, they popped out some out there on the.
The thing is, what they fucked out. Exactly. My granddad had 2 families, goddamn. What Phillip River found out though, but when you retire, you got to be with all these damn kids. You got to do what the mama was doing.
Mm-hmm. You got to do the morning drop offs. You got to wait in the carpool lines, and
that's why he signed back. That's why he started in retirement.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
like, man, these doggone kids more work than playing football. They more work.
He get back on the NFL insurance plan now for another 5 years. So he clock reset.
Yeah.
So he got to wait another 5 years before you get on the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he reset, but he ain't worried about that because he wasn't gonna be first ballot anyway.
He worried about their insurance. That's a good little cutoff. Shit.
Yeah, especially. Well, I mean, these people millionaires. They They can ensure they damn self.
What they say? How billionaires stay billionaire? They don't give out all the goddamn money.
Yeah, but like you can insure your motherfucking self. You better not be doing this shit for no damn insurance, motherfucker.
So he's doing it for a peace of mind.
Yeah, that's what he's
doing it for.
Yeah.
All them 10 kids starting to add up, get on the nerve, they in the face.
Phil Junior and Phil the third and the fourth and the fifth been jumping on their head.
They on his ass. They on his ass.
Daddy, I want this. Daddy, can you take me there? Can we do this? Can we do
Daddy,
that? Daddy, can we go here?
Can we go to the playground? Because little Billy Joe them gonna be at the playground. Can you take us there? Get us some
Can we go, Daddy? Daddy, little Billy having a birthday party this weekend, Daddy. Can I go? Can you take me?
Get us some pudding pops and some cheese.
Like, God damn, these doggone kids. Shit, I ain't worked this hard trying to play football. Let me go back to football. Let me go back to playing.
Exactly. What it was, he told wifey, I take care. Instead of saying, I'll ride along with you, baby.
Boy, I'm telling you, hey, real talk. Y'all men out there, y'all need to give these women they respect.
For sure.
Because for those of us that got the traditional household, well, the man go to work for 12 to 16-hour days, while that woman, she take care of the kids and she work a part-time job or a full-time job. To us, full-time is 12 to 16, sometimes more. But to them, it's a 9 to 5. And they got to get the kid ready for bed, get the kids fed, get the kids clean, and get them to school and get them from school, and they extracurriculars. And they working too, cause they working too.
Shit, so, we tag team we had tag team. So I was dropping off at school and shit and all that. So we tag team.
Let me tell you, bro. I was over the road.
I was too. I had to come from over the road. I say my baby. I gotta watch my baby grow up.
Yeah, and you know, I was my first 2 years. I did 2 years over the road. Then I came home and I got a local gig at Americo Logistics, working on for Kroger. And I ended up going back out there on the road a few times. And when I tell you, man, you don't realize how much you miss your kids until they get, like, when they babies, you miss them, but they ain't doing a whole lot. Like, they ain't got their mannerisms yet.
They doing a whole lot of whining
And shitting and pissing on themselves. So you miss them, but not you don't miss them like you miss them when
you miss the cleanup and this shit.
Yeah, but
you gotta clean that. And you hate when don't be at the house and be like, it's your turn. What the fuck you mean?
Yeah, you miss. But man, when I tell you, man, my oldest 12, my baby girl, she 5, and my youngest 2. See, all of them got they got their mannerism, they got their personalities now. And when I tell you, you miss that. When you get out down that road, you just miss it, bro. And you just be like, man, I miss my baby. And I was like, bro, you know what? Let me stop trying to do it, trying to be extra. Let me just take my ass home. And I ain't going back out there on that road. If I don't need to, so I ain't going back out there.
Right.
Like 13 years in the game, and that's the thing too. You got the amount of experience that I got with a clean record, with a clean driving, with a clean MVR, and you got a motherfucker think he finna tell me when I can come and go. Nigga, you crazy.
You get a job wherever you want, boy.
Mm-hmm. Like, boy, you crazy as hell, boy. I like me and Aunt, we'll struggle bust this shit until the wheels fall off, and then we'll get some more wheels. That's what we gonna goddamn do. But we gonna start wrapping it up, man. Big Wheel, man. I got to ask you a question before we wrap it up.
What up, my boy?
In your heart of hearts, do you believe that Raheem Morris sabotaged the young boy Michael Penix Jr.
You already know who I believe sabotaged the motherfucker. I believe Raheem Morris just was a dumbass for letting it happen on his face. We knew who the hell was sabotaging him. He just was dumb enough to let your homeboy do it. It's just like you and your homeboy like the same girl. You see he mistreating the fuck out the girl, but you sit here letting him goddamn do it.
Yeah.
You and your homeboy got enough pull. Y'all got enough goddamn respect for each other for you to be able to come and talk to that motherfucker about it. You know what I'm saying? So like, bro, you sit here letting him do this to this damn quarterback.
Right.
And you sat there and let it happen. So now he didn't sabotage him, but he's a dumbass for letting it happen in front of his face.
We got a couple questions in the chat. We're gonna answer before we wrap it up. Three Duddy say, how can other teams pick up decent players and we keep struggling? Good for Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers wasn't going nowhere but Indianapolis, dog. He wasn't going goddamn go nowhere.
I don't
Ain't
want.
ain't nobody else want no damn Phillip Rivers, bro. Come on, he knew they system.
Man, when I tell you the other shoe is about to drop hard in Indianapolis, it's about.
Shit, it's already dropping. They on what, like a 4-game losing streak or something?
That's a 4-ton boot about to crash land right in Indianapolis real soon. So
yeah, they on a 3-game losing streak. Finna be 4 tonight. Soon they lose tonight, gonna be 4.
Yeah, like he playing well. He's not losing them the game, and I think that's all they can ask for. I don't know if they play. I don't know if they were asking for any more than that. I hope not. But Duddy say, what will it possibly take to have Kirk next season, in your opinion? Oh, for him to just keep doing what he's doing.
Restructure.
You think he needs to be restructured on the return?
That number that he finna be coming. Shit.
He only gonna get $10 million.
No, he ain't. That's all we got to pay if we get rid of him. That motherfucker finna make some bread.
What my over the cap? What my
pull that over the cap up? I think he making like what, about 40 something or some shit like that.
Let me see. Oh yeah, I think he get like 40, like 43 or something like that.
Yeah, these last 2 years, it's higher the next year after that.
It's a dead. Oh shit. It's a cap hit of $35,000. I'm $35 million.
I'm about to say, cut that nigga ass right now. Cut that nigga ass now.
It's a cap hit of $35 million. If you release them, or if you cut them, you'll save $22.5 $22,500,000. If you cut them.
Yeah, that's where that 10 mil come in at.
A restructure is predicted to be about 21,850, which so they can save about 13 and a quarter. If they restructure his contract, they'll probably say like 13 and a quarter. That can go a long way.
That's what they're gonna have to do.
That's what they can do. They can do that and get that 13 to
restructure.
Get that 13 get that 13 to Kyle Pitts on a franchise tag.
Yeah, I restructure him for 2 years because you ain't got to pay the young boy to decide if you're gonna pay the young boy until about 2 years. And I put Kyle Pitts on the franchise tag, and I signed Drake London. I signed Drake London to a contract.
Miss Pound say you right, Big Will. That's how the hell you going? How the hell you going for 4 penalties in the Tampa Bay game? Oh, Miss Pam must be watching from she behind in the she catching up. She catching up.
But
She talking
Kyle
about AJ
Pitts,
Terrell.
Kyle Pitts is second among tight ends and everything. So this man have a hell of a season. I will franchise the shit out this motherfucker.
Franchise.
Franchise. If you can't agree to that, I trade the shit out of for a high pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I've been saying to do anyway. But everybody told me I was hating.
Nah, you just trying to trade the motherfucker regardless. That's what you trying to do.
Hey, it ain't like I was trying to trade him without saying he had some value.
Your ass was trying to trade him regardless.
I'm still trying to trade him. What Kyle Pitts doing, you can get you can get a lot of tight ends doing that now, man. Kyle Pitts ain't ain't nothing. He ain't doing nothing that's that great, bro. In my opinion,
It would have been the time you would have had to get rid of him was the time Brock Bowers was getting ready to come out, because that would have been the perfect guy to have.
Yeah.
I don't see another tight end to bring in here like that.
That's why I say franchise.
Franchise his ass. If he go for a team-friendly deal, sign his ass.
Yeah, it might. Well, I think if you franchising them, that you gonna sign them to a deal anyway in 27 anyway. I don't believe in franchising a motherfucker and you ain't even gonna sign them to a country. I don't believe in that.
No, they franchise them until they can work out a deal. That don't mean you'll work out a deal. Have a deal in place. You franchise them so you can hold on to them.
Like you said, I'd rather. Yeah, you franchise so you can hold on to them. But what I'm saying is, if I'm franchising them to hold on to them, that means I want them anyway. I'm just getting my books balanced to where the money gonna make more sense when I'm ready to give them some money. But I ain't franchise tagging them if I don't even plan on resigning them.
Damn, they suspended that nigga 2 games.
Who?
DK Metcalf.
What?
For throwing a punch at that fan.
Oh, when he did that?
Yesterday.
Oh, I ain't even know that.
Yeah, that's all they were talking about. They show that shit. Yeah, he say some people saying that the fan saying some shit, some racial shit to him, but the fan came out and said he ain't saying that but called him by a government name. Don't nobody walk all the way over there because you called him by that government. You said some other shit.
He lying.
You said some other shit.
You said a racial slur or a gay slur.
Or you said something about somebody's
That's what
mama.
you did.
That's when niggas goddamn act different.
Oh yeah. Now you say something about my mama, I'm finna come.
Niggas
come have a conversation with
you. Nigga acting different, bro.
I gotta come talk to you then.
Yeah, he did a thing by getting talked to. I probably would have pulled your ass out the stand. Fuck you say? See, I wouldn't even have to do that. Got goddamn family members in the stand, they gonna goddamn come see about you real quick. Hey, go see what he just said. Go take care of that real quick. Take care of that. And I'm gonna goddamn pay for his bond and throw something in the goddamn account. Cause you ain't gonna do nothing but try to goddamn get a lawsuit on me. That's what the fans try to get a lawsuit.
Ghost Pepper, the thing is, Ghost Pepper, you don't have to teach him how to play under center. I think that's what fans kind of getting it twisted.
You got to rep him to play.
Yeah, it ain't that he don't know how to play under center. The offensive strategy going into this season was for him to be in the pistol. And I think it more so was along those lines of doing it even more when they seen Caleb McGarry and Storm Norton got hurt. Because, you got to strategize to help that fourth tackle on the depth chart. You got to strategize to help him out too.
Dang, that boy Zane Gonzalez is 90% on field goals this year. That boy hit.
Zane Gonzalez ain't everything he missed was blocked. The two he missed was blocked. That ain't on him. That's on the blocking. That's on the protection. Or maybe he need to come up a step.
It could have been that he been low. It could have been a low kick too.
He probably need to come up on his step a little bit too, though.
Yeah.
I know a lot of cross country guys. They try to take longer strides still to kick. And you don't need that damn longer stride. Shorten that kick up a little bit. Them cross country guys want to get a little stride going. But hey, man, we appreciate y'all coming through. Big Will, man, let's close them out, man. Give me your final thoughts. Let's get up out of here. I gotta go hit the block.
Gotta hit the block, man. Hey, man. Final thought for me, man. These last 2 games don't change shit about what I think about their coaching staff, dog. just tell you the truth, bro. I ain't finna be bamboozled. I'm sorry. If you were to get brought back by Arthur Blank, you need to make significant changes. I don't agree with him bringing you back, but it kind of looked like the motherfucker is finna bring you back, making an excuse to try to bring you back. So, once again, bro, if everything remained the same as this coaching staff, I would watch them. I would still support my team, but it would be from the lovely stands of NFL Red Zone, where I don't have to just focus and
sit in the house,
yelling and be tearing shit up because y'all pissing me off type shit. You know what I mean? I don't have
Red
to do
Zone,
that.
best seat in the house, boy.
Best seat in the house. Best seat in the house, man. Yeah, man. Y'all follow me on Twitter and on YouTube at Will the Georgia Reaper, man. Catch me Wednesday nights on everything Atlanta Sport. I think I'm gonna do something for y'all this Wednesday, man. I'm gonna go on and pop up.
Yeah, man. You got.
I'm gonna go on and
I
pop
know
up.
I know next week you gonna be MIA, so you got to give them some before 2025. Ian. You got to give them some.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go on and pop up. You know what I mean? And give y'all a show on Wednesday.
Got to get the folks some.
I'll let y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say it now because somebody might steal my idea. Then I'm gonna be mad. So I give y'all something. I give y'all something.
They doing that all across the damn way, internet ways right now, boy.
See, I ain't did a live show in about 2 weeks, so I can't have them steal my topic real quick.
I ain't said nothing, but I sure no see the goddamn sneak jacking. I see the sneak jacking. Don't think I don't see it.
Yeah,
but Dre Murphy say I forgot his birthday. I'm glad you reminded of old fella.
You damn sure forgot it. You said you gonna say it too.
I did, man. Hey, man, shout out to my boy, man. One of my most loyalist compadres ever since the old channel. It was just me and him on the Madden. It was just me and Dre Murphy. But Dre Murphy watching me whoop motherfuckers' ass on that Madden. Hey, man. Appreciate you, Dre Murphy, for being a loyal compadre. Shout out to you, man. Happy birthday.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get your goddamn your
gamer tag.
So I got that. Your gamer tag. We can get on that goddamn Madden.
Hey, you ain't got my gamer tag already?
Hell nah, you ain't sent it to me.
I got you. What's your? We'll do it. We'll link up.
Yeah.
But hey, man, Dre Murphy, man, happy birthday to you, man. Don't go out there and get in no trouble, Dre Murphy. Get you a couple drinks in. Make sure you ain't driving. Take your ass to the house and go to sleep. You'll be all right. You'll have another birthday next year. Don't turn up too much this year. With that being said, man, happy birthday, man. Shout out to my boy Dre Murphy.
Happy G-Day. Happy G-Day, my boy.
Happy G-Day, my boy. Hey, man, with that being said, appreciate Big Will, of course, for always coming through. If you was in the chat today and you participated, engaged in the conversation, I appreciate that. For everybody watching after the fact, appreciate you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, all that good stuff, man. Y'all continue to support your boy. Continue to support Big Will. That's Will the Georgia Reaper on YouTube.
Yes,
Will the DA Georgia Reaper on YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all go check him out if you ain't done so already. With that being said, this been the home team with Blakberry, man. That's Blakberry, no C, just a K. Catch me on the flip side. Peace.
Peace.
Night ride on the train.